as you can tell, well, as you can't tell, but as I can tell, I streamed already today and did a glitch, but it was kind of boring because I was just doing a glitch and I got myself to 96 overall. But I didn't really want to upload that. I did upload that to YouTube actually, but I deleted the stream, so like it ain't up there no more. So this is just gonna be part 2 right here, because I don't want you guys to have to watch that. But as you can see, I'm at 96. You know, we're gonna go out here and beast and feast on some noobs.
This is NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on the sideline. And now a quick check of our starting lineups.
All right, let's ball.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Wall. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, why don't we look at some of the numbers here for Evan Turner, how his season went last year. He averaged 13 a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from D.
And I'm sure he's happy to just get that out of the way. Get that first basket. Now you breathe easy. You can just go out and play.
I think he's got a lot of big buckets ahead of him, guys. The years to come for him are going to be pretty productive. But I think this moment will rank right up there amongst the biggest of his as he goes through the rest of his career.
Kicks at the wall. Back to Ariza. Wizards passing it around. And that one's good. Porter's got his first points in this one.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Here's D. The 76ers with another miss.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Kevin Seraphin, big solid frame, about 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan, so he's already shown a lot of promise as a defender.
Well, back to Seraphin, not just a defensive presence, he's got a nice soft touch offensive.
Yeah, you can hit with that hook shot, step out to mid-range. Still developing, but there's a lot to like about this young big man.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Seraphin. Allen with the rebound. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's D, and he drops in the layup off the glass. D's got 5 now.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
On Tap Monday, November 11th.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
D is in at the point. Noel is out there with Arnett Moultrie. Then it's Tony Roten, and it's Richardson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's D. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. D's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers.
I love it. Nothing better than a hustle play like that one. Gets the whole team amped up.
Here's Maynard. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, Otto Porter comes from a basketball family. He wore his mom's jersey number growing up, then switched to his father's number 35 upon being drafted. And he kept it in the family in one other way. He never played in the AAU system and just worked out against his own family. Tough family, and it's worked out for him, guys.
Yeah, Doris, a versatile defender and a smart role player. He's been a very nice addition. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The 76ers, number 1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Garrett Temple. Wall dishes to Beal. The feed now to Nene. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have made.
I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and it's harder why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
So a moment now to see the story on Nene. Last year getting it done. Last season put up about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Coaches love to bring a big like him off the bench in their rotation.
I agree with you.
Wizards trail by 14. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Washington, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. From past the arc. Kept alive to the wing right side. No good from outside. Here's Maynard. The shot is off. And that does it for the first half of play. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebounding. Is that going to have to be a team effort in the second half for all 5 players on the court?
Yeah, all five guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I know we all got to get in there and rebound.
The guards must contribute on the glass, no doubt. Bradley, thank you. Guys?
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up. Let's get into the halftime report. Out in the city of brotherly love, the 76ers with the lead against Washington. A losing record for them in this early NBA season. They'll try to battle back with a win here. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. And now the Wizards, they're not looking so good. Missed free throws, all too common thus far. You have to be able to punish a team for fouling you. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a look at the Ben Franklin Bridge and the rest of the Philadelphia skyline. Welcome back, everyone. Really an incredible game so far from Richardson.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was...
looking at Philadelphia. They want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Maynard is out there with Webster. And it's Serafin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
For the Wizards, Okafor comes in for Kevin Serafin. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Eric Maynard. And so he hits both.
Well, it was an ugly start to the season for the Wizards. Tried to revamp by trading for a host of veterans, but out of the gate, times were tough as they lost their first 12. Eventually got things turned around and were more dangerous when John Wall got healthy.
Here's Temple. There's the pass to Nene. Feeds it to Porter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Webster. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The difference for the Wizards after Wall came back, as you said, Clark, was just day and night. They were so much more energized and seemed to relish the role of playing the spoiler for a lot of teams, Steve, down the stretch.
Yeah, they looked like a playoff team by the end of the year, and that's the challenge this season as we watch this club play it out. I mean, can they stay healthy? Can they continue that hot run that they had at the end of last year? And can that carry over into this one? And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's D. And the 76ers get it back. Passes to Hawes. Another shot. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And there's a sweet move to the rack on the lay-in from Moultrie. Moultrie's got 4 points this quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here's Webster, guarded closely. Over to the left wing. Here's Porter. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's D. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, he's very strong inside, particularly as a finisher. So even if you give him a hard foul, hard contact, nothing seems to bother him. And this guy, as a result, is a good scorer.
Exactly. That's about the only way to stop him once he's making a run at the hoop.
Porter kicks to Temple. He feeds it to Nene. Porter against White. Lets it fly from 18. The dish to Webster. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. D, defended by Temple. No good from D.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Okafor, the pass to Temple. Makes it off the glass.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Bottoms it from 11 feet away and 2 points from D.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. He dishes it to Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Webster. And it's off the back rim. No good. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. D. That's good. D's got 8 points here in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Dishes to Webster. Here's Porter. Wide open shot is on the money. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's D, and he gets the bucket. D's got 10 points in just the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for D. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Porter with it. He kicks to Temple. And the call will be against D. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Emeka Okafor. Booker gets a screen from Webster. Singleton with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And Webster kicks to Singleton. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Shot denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Webster dishes to Maynard. Maynard off the pick from Booker. Here's Temple. And again, Washington no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Maynard off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's White. Pass to Allen. Here's D. No good there. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, D.
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Hey, I'm really happy with the team right now. I like the direction things are going. Coach has been great. Hey, we just got to keep winning games, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I'm really happy that things are working out for you. Keep up the good work.
For sure. Definitely. Thanks for checking in.
No, anytime. Absolutely. Say, I heard you got a new place. How's it coming along?
Oh, man. It's
You like
looking good up in there.
Yeah?
Got to
Well,
come through. I'll have a barbecue one of these weeks.
Oh, I'd love to, yeah. I'd love to check it out. I heard the views are really nice.
Oh, man. You know, always. Bring the lady, of
Okay,
course.
yeah.
The
Couple
secretary, maybe.
Yeah, that all works.
Play some 2K.
Oh, have you heard about the new...